Hi everybody, so today we're going to be taking a look at this RDA. This is actually from Ambition Mods. This is the Twister RDA, and it's called Twister for a little part of it that I'm going to show you about. It's a little bit different and kind of unique than other drippers that you see out there. It is an RDA, rebuildable dripping atomizer. It is 24 millimeters and it is 35.8 millimeters tall from pin to tip. And it does have a very, very simple build deck. Very, very simple. Like anybody could build on this, I promise you. It's very spacey. I do like that. And it's got tremendous airflow when it's wide open. If you notice, very, very smooth vape. And I'm going to tell you more about it down below. So here we are with the Twister RDA. This is by Ambition Mods. This is the package that it comes in. It says Ambition Mods right there and then Twister right there. You open up the package, and one thing that is going to be in there that I couldn't fit back in there is going to be this. It's got your Allen key, some O-rings, extra grub screws, as well as your squonk pin. So that does come with it. And then inside here, you're actually going to have your RDA. Now, right now, I've only seen it in stainless steel. I have not seen it in another color yet, but I have seen it just in the stainless steel. This is what it looks like. 24 millimeter in diameter RDA. And from the bottom of the pin to the tip of the drip tip, it is 35.8 millimeters. On the bottom, it does have a protruding 510. It does protrude very little. There is nothing else on the bottom except for the serial number, as well as the post pin. And then on the top, you do get this removable drip tip. Now, I will tell you that I've already removed it twice for cleaning and stuff, but I can't always get it off. But it does come off, I promise you. And then you're also going to get this top. Now, this top, if you notice, I'm unscrewing it. I'm going to show you why in a minute. But this is actually the top of it right there. That's the barrel, that's the deck, and then this is the top of it. And this top here is actually going to dictate your airflow. And I'm going to show you that because it's really, really neat. That is a really, really neat part about it. Now, this is plastic as well as your drip tip. At least I think it is. I don't have any other information. It does feel plastic, but you do have an O-ring here. You've got threading, which goes into threading of the top cap here. And then you just thread it back in there. Now let me take this off for a second so that I can show you the deck. And I've gone ahead and put it on my iJoy Zenith mod and take off the top cap. Now this, do you notice the shape in there? That shape is really, really neat. It really is. And if you pull this top cap off, you will actually find the shape in there as well. Now with the top cap, I wanted to show you this. If you twist it, remember that twisting thing that I said? If you twist it, it closes down the airflow. Whatever you do to one side happens to the other. To open up the airflow, you twist it the opposite way. And there you go. You've got open airflow. So that's why I'm guessing it's called Twister, because you can twist the airflow open and close. I do like the logo. I think that it's really, really nice. Very, very simple, very clean. And then it says Twister on that side. Now here's the deck. If you notice in the deck, it does have some notches here. Those notches correspond to the top cap. There's a notch there and a notch here and a notch here and a notch here. This is like a regular post deck, you know, a 2-post deck. So it's going to be very, very simple. You're going to have 4 holes. Damn, I keep going out of camera. You're going to have 4 holes right there. And then all you have to do is just unscrew the grub screws and they're going to open up, and then you can place your coils. It doesn't have too deep of a juice well, but it is pretty deep. I'm guessing it's about 2 to 4 millimeters in diameter, or depth rather. So yeah, so that's that. So that's how that looks. Very, very clean, very, very open, which is something I do like on my decks, is something open and clean. So we're gonna go ahead and open these up so we can start building on it. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get my tool and then open this one, open this one. This is a velocity style deck. That's the word I was looking for earlier. Now with all the postless decks, very rare that we see velocity decks that much anymore, but I know that they're really, really easy to build on. It's how I actually started building, so I don't have any problem with them as long as they can build right. So what I'm going to be using today for coils is I'm actually going to be using some fused Claptons from Coil Clout, of course, all day, every day. These are one of my favorite coils, so I'm going to go ahead and take those out. And then we'll go ahead and just place it in here. Where's my handy dandy screwdriver? Because I do love placing it with my screwdriver. So I'll go ahead and get one of these out. And you want to do one on top and one on the bottom whenever you're building on a velocity style deck. So there you go. Bottom and top, slide it in there. Hold that down. And then I'm just going to go ahead and screw this one. Get that one in, and then screw this one. I can straighten them up afterwards. That's not a problem. And then the only good thing about the velocity deck, I'm going to tell you right now, is the fact that you can actually clip your leads as soon as you put your coils in. So I think that that's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and clip my lead here and clip my lead there. Always make sure that you do not have any of your leads or pieces of your post or anything like that in here. Now I can go ahead and straighten out my coil and make it look decent. There we go, that easy. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the other side. And one on the bottom and one on the top, just like the other one. Push that in there and then go ahead and screw that down. Now, if you notice, one thing I do not like about velocity style decks is the fact that they do bend your leads. Like if you notice, it's twisting up my leads and it's making them a little bit crooked. That's what happens sometimes with the velocity style decks when the screws are going in through the side like this. I just go in there, clip that lead, go in this side, clip that lead. There we go. And straighten up the coil. See how it makes it like look wonky? Yeah, that's what happens when it twists your coils like that. But yeah, so I mean, it's a pretty big deck, as you can see. I do like the size of the deck. I think that it's really, really spacious. Let's go ahead and I want to line this up with the airflow. So I do want the airflow to go right underneath it. So there we go. Right there. A little raise over here. And there we go. There's the coil placement. So let's go ahead and start heating these up. Turn this down. Get my ceramic tweezers. Pull it out just a little bit. Pinch it. Pinching this side. It's getting there. About to turn nice and blue. And we've got them heating up nice and even. So I'm going to let that cool down and then we'll go ahead and move on. For today's cotton, I'm actually going to be using this Wotofo cotton that I got. You can go to wotofo.com and I think Hit That Juice is going to have them as well. It's 100% organic cotton, but they're already cut to size and they do fit 3mm diameter coils. So I'm just going to go ahead and grab a couple of these. It just makes life a lot easier. And these are actually my second favorite to my Kendo vape cotton. It's just that sometimes I just want a little bit of speed and this will do it. Basically, they look like a little shoestring at the end and all you do is you place that part through the coil and it fits really, really nice and then you just pull it out. What I do sometimes is just help by twisting up the cotton on the other end and just put it through like that. It's tight, but not too tight. And then just snip the ends just like you would any normal cotton. And yeah, so they're pretty fluffy as well. So this is like literally like my go-to when I don't feel like just sitting there and measuring out my own cotton. So I'll put it through again and super, super, super easy. Again, that's at wotofo.com. You can get those. I mean, this has become like my second favorite cotton, honestly. If you don't see me with the Kendo, you're going to see me with this. So, yeah. unless I'm out of both. And you literally just cut it off like that. And then you can still do the fluffing like I do and everything. Now they do come pre-fluffed. I mean, it's pretty fluffy if you see it, but I do like to fluff out my cotton a little bit more. That's just my preference. Not everybody does it. Not everybody has to, but this is just my way. So I do like to fluff out my cotton. Take the stragglies off. Fluff out my cotton. These are really nice and thick. I just love the texture of this cotton. It reminds me of kendo, but it's a little bit more texturized. I don't know how to explain it. It's kind of strange. I guess you just need your own. That way you can tell. You can tell what I'm talking about then. Go ahead and cut some of that off. Cut some of this off. And now we've got pretty bow ties. Let's go ahead and put that right there. You want to make sure that you leave the airflow open. Put that right there. Make sure that you leave airflow open, just like that. Put this side in, airflow open. And last but not least, airflow open. There we go. All done and rigged. I'm ready to go. So for today, I'm going to be using the strawberry latte. This is by Flavor from Roland Vapors, their line. I'm in love with their custard, and it's literally called the custard. So yeah, their juices are one of my favorites that I use very regularly. So I'm going to go ahead and put some juice on the coils themselves and then pulse it. Juice on the coil, pulse it. Because again, this is a tutorial also. So I do want to show you how to do that. Now the reason why I do this is so that you don't get any cotton flavor and it doesn't take any time to break in, because some cotton can do that to you. By doing it this way, it's less break-in time, and to me, I've never really had a cotton flavor when I've done it this way, because you've already gone ahead and wet the cotton from within the coils. So it's not going to give you a dry hit either. I'm just going to make sure that these are all nice and done. It is an RDA. I just like my wicks to be really, really nice in there. I hate wisps. And when they're hanging out, it like really kills me. So there we go. And then all you do is you make sure that you line up the notches. The notches are exactly in the middle of each of the airflows, which makes it nice and easy. Just put that on there, push it down, and it's locked into place. So yeah, so that is the Ambition Mods Twister RDA. Let's go on top and talk more about it. So here we are back on top with the Ambition Mods RDA, the Twister. And you saw down below the reason why they call it Twister is because you can twist down the airflow or twist it up, either way that you want it. It has tremendous, tremendous airflow when it's all the way open. Definitely an airy vape. If you like a lot of airflow, this will probably be it. Because of the deck being so spacious and it's basically just your coils in it, nothing really inhibiting your vape, or your airflow, it's really just very, very airy. It's almost like the old school RDAs in that sense. I really like that. I do feel that it is innovative in the sense of the top cap, when you turn it, it's going to lower down your airflow. You see? There we go. Now I've got it halfway open. A little bit less than halfway, but let's go ahead and do it. Very, very smooth. It's restrictive because of the fact that it is down. And then to open it back up, all you do is you just twist it open and then it's back open again. See? So that's it. That's pretty much it. You can interchange the drip tips. I just have a hard time taking this one off. I've lubed it and everything else. It's still hard to get off, but once you do, it's fine. Pros and cons. For me, the only con that I have really with this is two. One, the drip tip being so tight to come off. I think that is a pain in the ass, to be totally honest with you. But it would not be a make it or break it deal for me with this RDA. The only other one that I have is that because the screws do go in from the side, they do twist your leads. That to me is troublesome. I don't like that part of it. It's not bothering the coil. It's not affecting the vape or anything. It's just for aesthetics. It's not pleasing to my eye when I'm watching my coils kind of twist. If you're nitpicky like that, that might be a problem for you. Other than that, I'm going to go over my pros. My pros, big, spacious ass build deck. I love spacious build decks. That's just my thing. The more airy, the more bigger it is. You can get really nice coils in here. I mean, you saw that I have the fused Claptons in here. I could have easily put an alien or a frame staple alien in there. I could have pretty much put anything in there. I just prefer my, my fused Claptons. Those are just my favorite. I know, I don't know why, but those just are. But the vape is very smooth. There's absolutely no whistling. No matter if I close it down, I leave it open, it doesn't matter. There's no whistling. It's just, it's a really smooth vape. And I'm gonna take another one. Very smooth, very flavorful, very flavorful. Another pro that I like is that you can literally drip it down the middle. You're not going to have any leaking because these airflows are on the side and they're raised up over the deck. So you get absolutely no leaking. Now, can you make it leak? You can make anything leak. You can absolutely make anything leak. If you fill it way to the top of it and then you're going like this, yeah, you can make it leak. But this is a standard RDA. This is usually the way that they come. And it doesn't have bottom airflow, so you don't have to worry about that. I think it's smooth. I think that it's really nice. I don't have a price for it just yet. Currently, the only place that it is available is on Facebook, and the group or the page name is Ambition Vape. Ambition Vape. And they have this. Again, this is the Twister RDA, and it is by Ambition Mods. And yeah, so if you like the look of it, I don't know if it's going to be in any other colors, but this is what they have so far. I think that it's a really nice airy vape. If you're looking for something like this would be what you would want to look at. But pretty much that's about it. That's it for my review. So if you like the review, please give it a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and I will see you on the next one.